What's up, Urban Acolyte Army? My name is Prince, and I am an Urban Acolyte. In this video, I want to give you guys my initial impressions after seeing Deadpool 2. I literally just walked in the door from seeing the movie Thursday night at 7 p.m. So I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. Before I get to that, I just want to say that if you're new here, we talk about superhero action movies, Marvel, DC, or independent comic book brands. We talk about Star Wars, and we talk about martial arts films, whether that be old school Shaw's Brothers, martial arts TV shows like Into the Badlands, or something new like Ip Man 4. All of that is because when I was a kid, I wanted to grow up to be Luke Skywalker and Bruce Leroy from The Last Dragon. And those are all the things that go into being part of this Urban Acolyte Army. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead, click that subscribe button, and make sure you tell your friends all about what we're trying to do. I'm just a dude discussing the things that I like: martial arts, Star Wars, superheroes, that kind of thing. Anyway, so I just got home from seeing Deadpool 2. I'm not going to get into any spoilers in this video. I'm hoping that over the weekend I have some time to sit down and really flesh out my thoughts. And I know I owe you guys a Black Panther spoiler discussion, or full movie discussion, and one from Infinity War. But anyway, I'm saying all of that because there's a lot of stuff on my mind right now, and this Deadpool movie was really lighthearted, especially after seeing something like Infinity War, where, you know, sorry guys, spoilers if you haven't seen the movie already. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A whole lot of people die, and Thanos just kind of leaves you with this empty feeling. Like you see a movie like that, and then you have this movie Deadpool 2, which totally trolls all of the Avengers movies. And what I mean, it picked up right where the first Deadpool left off. It trolls all of the superhero genre movies, but it especially trolls the Avenger movies. I mean, at one point he calls Domino Black Widow, right? Because Zazie Beetz, well, technically she's mixed, I think, but you know, she's depending on how you want to define, she's a black woman, the actress at least. He calls her Black Widow, which was hilarious. Refers to Cable as Thanos at one point because, you know, Josh Brolin plays Thanos and he plays Cable. It's nothing but laughs. One of the members of the Urban Acolyte Army posted on the Facebook page that she's never seen a Deadpool movie because it's highly offensive. I will, that was Amanda Chidiak, down in the land down in Melbourne. You know, shout out to Amanda Chidiak. She's right in a sense. Like, this movie was highly offensive. There's a lot of F-bombs. You know, there's one point, you know, sorry, this is kind of spoilery, I guess, but maybe it's in the trailers, but there's a part where Deadpool teabags Cable, and it is hilarious, right? It's nothing but just, it's pure comedy. Like, even like stay through all. I mean, with any Marvel movie, you want to stay through all of the end credits. This isn't a spoiler really, but there's no special thing at the end of the credits, right? So if you want to get up and leave at that point, but I highly recommend that you stay, because there's a choir that sings a song about, actually this is a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say it, a character who makes a big cameo in the movie, and he has like this theme song that's sung by like a choir, and the words are hilarious, right? I mean, it was just pure comedy. You know, like I said, after seeing something heavy like Infinity War, to follow it up with Deadpool 2 was brilliant, right? It was great. Now, I will say this about the plot. I felt it was kind of stupid. It was kind of goofy. but it worked. I mean, it's Deadpool. It just worked. Like the way, like the story was great, but I remember probably about midways through, I was kind of to myself like, what's really going on here? Like, why are they doing all of this? Like, it kind of doesn't make sense. And it made me think back to when Jeremy Conrad was reporting that I guess they'd done like the test screening, and he said that he reported that some people said that they didn't like it, that it sucked. And, the word on the street was there was a bunch of reshoots, and it was like 7 weeks before this movie comes out and you're doing massive reshoots. And then I heard later that that there was a big cameo in the movie that hadn't been shown or shot or filmed or whatever. And so then that made me think back like, okay, well, this test screening, if those parts weren't in the movie yet, that's like a massive chunk of like the second half of the story. So what did they see? They didn't see a completed product then, right? Which would make things not make sense at all. So I don't know, you know, all of that's in the past. What matters now is the present. We have a finished product. I thought it was great. There's some things that I want to say, like as far as things I didn't feel like they did a good job on, but I would get into spoilers saying that. So what I'll probably have to do is I'll probably have to pull up how to write a book review, and that's the way I will break down the story. I'm probably not going to get into themes and that kind of thing and get really deep. I'm just going to talk about, this is the plot, these are the characters, this is what I like, this is what I didn't like, and kind of leave it at that. I mean, it's Deadpool. I can't really get too deep on Deadpool. But I will say this, what's the lady's name that plays Vanessa, Morena Baccarin or something? That is a beautiful woman. Man, I would drink her bathwater. She is fine. I want to go back, and I don't watch Gotham, but because she plays the doctor or whoever that you know was dating Detective Gordon, Jim Gordon. She's gonna make me go back and watch Gotham. As a matter of fact, I didn't really want to see Deadpool 2, and I saw her somewhere, a picture of her in an ad or something. I was like, man, I want to go see. But Zazie Beetz. Zazie, because I mean, I've seen her in Atlanta, you know, with Donald Glover, but man, is Domino, I don't know, man. I don't know if it was the eye or what, the afro, but Zazie Beetz, she was probably my favorite part of the movie. Not just because she's fine, but Domino was a badass in this movie. So I love the Domino scenes. So, you know, big takeaway. Did I like the movie? Do I recommend it? Hey, I like the movie, and you guys got to understand, I'm not a movie critic. When I say I like a movie, that basically means I didn't get bored while I was watching it and zone out. And I mean, I love Donnie Yen, but The Iceman Cometh, I got bored watching that. Donnie Yen has another movie that has some awesome fight scenes, and it's a fairly recent, like within the last 5 or 6 years. I can't think of the name of it, but I've tried to watch that movie twice and have fallen asleep. But I'm just telling you guys, like when I say I like a movie, people, how can you say you like The Last Jedi? Well, I love The Last Jedi, but when I say I like a movie, that basically means my mind didn't wander. I didn't doze off. I didn't want to go work out or swing a kettlebell or do anything but watch the movie. But Deadpool, I laughed throughout the movie. The entire theater, we were all cracking up. Some people laughed harder at some things than others. You don't need to understand all the little comic book references and Easter eggs, because I didn't, and I loved it. So that's really all I have to say. Have you guys seen this movie? Are you going to see it opening? Have you seen it opening night? Because I'm not going to upload this tonight. I'm going to bed. Are you planning on seeing it opening weekend? Hopefully I have this up sometime Friday evening or afternoon, something like that. Or, you know, are you just not interested? Or, you know, Are you going to wait until it comes out on DVD or digital download? And there's nothing wrong with that, because I will tell you guys something. I never saw Deadpool 1 in theaters. I didn't go and see it. I didn't go and see it. I bought the DVD. I ordered it and got the digital download with it. And I watched the digital download in my living room, and that's how I saw the first Deadpool, and I actually liked it. I will say that this is different from, it had a different flavor from the first Deadpool. I will say that was a big difference. So I like this in a different way than I like the first one. I like the first one for the action. I like this one for the comedy. Right. But those are my thoughts. I'd like to hear yours. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will be checking back to see what you all have to say. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead, click that subscribe button and take your first steps towards joining the Urban Acolyte Army. Embark on the journey of becoming the hero of your own story and become a force for change in your community. Continue to support the channel. You could do that by sharing these videos with your friends and also checking out more videos, whatever YouTube is suggesting you watch next from this channel. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the force of others be with you always.